Hello, I'm Mrs. Lisa. Welcome to BelPres Kids Worship. We are here to worship, sing, and learn about God's big story. God's big story is all about love. God made this beautiful place that we call the earth. God sent prophets and angels to his people so they would hear his special messages. When people were separated from God by their sin, God sent his son, Jesus, so we would all be forgiven. God wants us to be friends with him and invite him into our hearts. We love others because he loved us. The Bible tells us the story of God's never-ending love for all people and how he wants to be with us always. And guess what? We all get to be part of God's big story. This month, we'll meet Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, Jacob, and Esau. They all learned that they were part of God's plan. One day, from this very family, God would send the one who would make everything right. You know who that is, Jesus. He invites us to be part of God's family forever.
At the very beginning of the Bible, the book of Genesis tells us about God's creation. He made the sun and the stars, the ocean and the rivers, the fish in the sea, and all sorts of amazing animals. Last but not least, God made people. God told the people to take care of everything he made, but they chose to disobey God and sin instead, which made God sad. So God started looking for a people who loved and followed him, people who could be a blessing to the world. Now let's jump forward a bunch of years. There was a man named Abram who lived in a city called Ur. One day, God spoke to Abram, "Leave your home and go to a different land that I will show you." Leaving home would mean Abram and his wife Sarai would have to give up their family, their friends, and pretty much everything they knew. "I will bless you, and through you I want you to bless the whole world." Abram believed God had a plan. He took Sarai and his nephew Lot and left for this new land called Canaan. After living in Canaan for a while, God made Abram rich with lots of sheep and cattle. But Abram and Sarai were getting really old, and they still didn't have any kids. Abram said to God, "How are you still going to use my family to bless the world if I don't have any children?" "Look up, and do you see all the stars that fill the sky? Try to count them. That's how big your family will become." This meant God planned to give Abram a humongous family. God made an unbreakable promise to Abram called a covenant. God said, "One day your family will have all this land. You will have children. Your wife is going to have a baby, even though she seems too old." Abram laughed at God's words. He had trusted God by leaving his home, but having a baby just seemed impossible. Again, he was really old. To remind Abram of his promise and plan, God changed his name to Abraham, which means a father of many nations. God gave Sarai a new name too. She became Sarah, mother of kings. So Abraham and Sarah chose to trust that God had a great plan for them, which he absolutely did. Nothing would get in the way of God's plan to bless the world through the family of Abraham and Sarah.
Mountain high, valley low, He's not against me. I will hold to the plans He has for me. When I'm broken, He will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. He's my heart song in my sorrow. He's my hope and my strength for tomorrow. When the storms rise all around me, I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. I got joy, I got joy, joy, joy down in my soul. I will sing, sing, sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. I'm gonna sing wherever I go. I'm gonna sing wherever I go. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will get crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will get crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. I wanna live each day like anything can happen. Can't hardly wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge, every test. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will get crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. I wanna live each day like anything can happen. Can't hardly wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge, every test. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will get crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Walk through the valley, climb the mountains high. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Can't hold me back now, I'm gonna fly. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Walk through the valley, climb the mountains high. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Can't hold me back now, I'm gonna fly. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will get trusting